everybody. Michael, Soothing here. I thought what we might talk about this evening is some Pokemon cards that I came by for free. And I don't know anything about them. So even though I've been doing some Pokemon Go, so I'm just going to get them out of the box and go through them with you and talk about them and see what they are. I don't know, I think this is a standalone card game you can play. And it says trading card game, but it also says Sun and Moon. So I don't know. I know some of the types of Pokemon are, they're various different types like water and fire and electric and, nighttime and ghost type and dragon and all of that. Flying type. I don't know if Sun and Moon has anything to do with the types. Let's see what the box says. It says, in this box you will find, oh, I know this guy. He evolves from somebody else. And I think I know that one too. He evolves from the clam guy, because I have him on Pokemon Go. Anyway, it says, you will find a 60 Pokemon card deck, a checklist, a metallic coin, I hope it's made out of gold, a 2-player playmat and rule sheet. I'm not going to try to figure it out like I did before on the other game that I opened damage counters and so forth. Alright. Bright Tide theme deck. My daughter Chelsea says this is her favorite Pokemon. That one there, but I don't remember her name. So maybe when we open this, we'll find one of those cards and I can see what the name is. So why don't we just get to it? So here's the card deck. And I'll get these open in a second. This also comes with some little score coins or something. And a GX, whatever that is. Look, there's a little skull guy. Like that old game that came out a long time ago when electronic games first came out. And little skulls were dropping from the sky. And you had to get them. What was that game called again? Somebody out there as old as I am is going to tell me, because I can't remember. Here is some kind of rewards card and some kind of brochure. Sun and Moon, Pokemon GX. Let's see what it's about. The GX is part of a Pokemon GX name. Thus, Incineroar and Incineroar GX have different names. You can have up to 4 in each deck if you wish. Okay? New rules for burned Pokemon. I wouldn't want to be burned, would you? I don't want to be a burned Pokemon or a burned human. So, let's see what we got here. There's a card list. Maybe some of these names are in this deck. Caterpie, Metapod. I know a lot of those guys because I've caught them in Pokemon Go. Here's the board. The board game. Bench. You don't want to be sitting on the bench if you're playing baseball. Sun and moon. Yeah, this looks similar to the other one I did a while back. I think the rules are the same. But anyway, there's a big rule sheet here. I won't read it all to you because we don't have time today. Instead, we'll look at the cards and see what kind of Pokemon are in there. Somebody, one of my subbies said, I want to see Gengar and Haunter. I think maybe they wanted to see them evolve, but I don't have enough to evolve them. So I'll turn on Pokemon Go for a second and at least show you Gengar and what noise he makes and Haunter. And sometime when I have more time. Oh, there's the one we were just seeing on the box. Cloyster. See? What sound does he make? If you touch him, then you'll hear his sound. Not very soothing. Okay. So let's see. Haunter. No. Gengar. I have them in alphabetical order. Here's Gengar. What sound does he make? Let's find out. Pretty similar to that last one. And Haunter, I think, was the other one they wanted. Here's Haunter. There's Haunter right there. Let's see what he does. He's sticking out his tongue at me. Can you believe it? Oh, look. You can twist them any way you want. Yeah, I knew that already, but I just remembered the other day that you can move them all around. Some of them are kind of funny when you move them around backwards. I'm going to start playing with my Pokemon Go now. Sorry if you thought I was going to do a video. Hey, let's see if there's anything around. No, there's nothing for me to attack, so I'll just turn that off for now. I'm on level 33 or something like that. It's real hard now because it takes 1.5 million points to keep going. Oh, look, a 3D. Oh, yeah. This is the one that my daughter said was her favorite card. Primarina. And she's also got metallic and 3D, see? Isn't that cool? Nice colors on that one. What kind is this? A disarming voice. Oh, I think my GF has a disarming voice when she talks. Mahinhin, which is a Filipino way of saying soft and demure in ASMR style. So there's a lot of cards in here, guys. Lots and lots of Pokemon cards and monsters of every type and variety and energy cards and all kinds of stuff. We won't go through every single one, but this is how it's been for me to make ASMR lately. A constant litany of interruptions. So I'll turn off the phone and we'll see what we've got here. Corsola. I don't recognize Corsola, so I haven't seen that yet, but Shelder I have gotten on Pokemon Go. And I think it's Shelder that turns into that other guy. Oh no. I'm out of. My SD card is full. I'm gonna have to resume this later. Okay, we're back. And with a new SD card, I had a long series of interruptions. So pardon me if I forget which Pokemon we left off. It calls for a drink of water, of course. But I think I'm going to need also, in order to continue, a junior mint, don't you? I think I do. I think we were on Shelder, who turns into Cloyster. But let's see what else we got here. Energy, something. Who's this guy? Professor Kukui, whoever that is. Is he Cuckoo? Kukui. During this turn, your Pokemon attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent. I guess he's a good guy to have. Ultra Ball. I like to save these up for attacks instead of using the normal ball. A timer ball. I haven't seen that yet in my Pokemon Go. What does it do? For each heads, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon. Reveal it and put it in your hand and then shuffle the deck. A timer ball. Some energy. I could use some energy. Maybe if I put this on my forehead or someplace, it'll give me some extra energy. How about a Wingull? Don't have that one yet either. These must be the next generation. It's a basic Pokemon. I don't have this guy, Herdier, either. Here's an energy. Maybe if I put an energy in my pocket, on my forehead, and on the soles of my feet, something will happen and I'll be a little more alive. But you know, it's good to be really relaxed and tired when you're doing ASMR, because since I'm about to go to sleep, maybe you will be too. This guy is How? I don't know what he does. And I don't care. Okay. Spearow. I've gotten lots of these. And I've evolved it into the next thing up. But I can't remember now. Is it Spearot? Or, no, I'm confusing that with Pidgey and Pidgeot. Spearow evolves into something else, and I can't remember what. But whatever it is, I've got it in Pokemon Go. Here's a potion. Have you ever heard of Love Potion number 9? Because if you have, then you're as old as I am. More energy. Poplio. That little guy is named Poplio. He's a water gun. He does a water gun. But he's a basic Pokemon. Got some more energies, you know. Lots of them, see? I ought to be able to do something with that much. Oh, I have this guy, Chin Chow. We find him by the water. He is a basic Pokemon. He throws an Electro Ball and does a Searching Light too. A Nest Ball. Right there, a Nest Ball. There goes the refrigerator right on cue. I have one of these, a Lantern. That's like, you know, those scary looking fish down deep in the ocean that have that little lantern thing on the front. It's a lure, and they get other fish to come over to them, and they have these big scary teeth that they use to clamp down. They're fishing fish way down in the depths of the ocean. Another shelter. Here's the Cloyster. I won't comment further other than to say I've gotten some of those evolved. Corsula. This looks like a coral. I wonder if it's a surf. It's got a surf. I think it is a coral-derived Pokemon. I cut myself on coral when I was in Hawaii snorkeling and got the worst infection you can ever imagine. I'm skipping the energies and the potions and things. Here is a Psyduck. It's a psychic type Pokemon. And, oh no, it says it's a basic here. I thought it was a psychic. It does a confusion wave. You know, I think this guy's been stalking me lately because I get confused quite a bit. I think a Psyduck's been following me around. And sometimes when I look real fast, I see it ducking behind a telephone pole. Look, he's got his hands on his head. Another Timer Ball. Energy. Don't need it. Spearow, we already saw. Herdier. More energy. This is the one that daughter said was her favorite. But this one doesn't have fancy holographic metallic colors. How about a Brion? It does a wave splash. But I think we saw that already earlier. We saw the How already, and the Poplio, and the Chin Chow. We saw the Chin Chow. Energy. Nest Ball. Yeah. More energy. Energy retrieval. I could use this as well. Someone named, you know, I don't like the looks of this. So I'm not going to show you. Another Psyduck. And at the very end, we again have the Primarina, I should say, with the nice metallic colors, almost holographic, but not quite. A disarming voice and a sparkling Araya are some of the attacks. No wonder my daughter likes this one because she's a soprano trained classically and does some amazing stuff with Arayas. And not to be confused with Jody Araya, of course, who who, by the way, I'm going to do a little follow-up on soon to see what she's doing as she rots in jail. But that's a topic most of you don't know about. Only my subbies who came over from a few years ago when my life was so completely different than it is now. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to put all these cards back in their box. I feel relaxed now. I don't know about you. And I'm going to put everything back into the box it came from. Did I say the box it came with? Yes, I did. Oh, look, it says here on the game board that I folded up already. If you attack with a confused Pokemon, flip a coin. If tails, the attack does nothing. Put 3 damage counters on the confused Pokemon. While paralyzed, a Pokemon cannot attack or retreat. At the end of your turn, your Pokemon returns to normal. If your Pokemon is poisoned, put a poison marker on it. Poor Pokemon. How would you like to be attacked, poisoned, paralyzed, and confused all at the same time? That would be a bummer. I hate it when that happens. Setting up your play. Who are these guys? I recognize a couple of them. Pokemon just did some major update on Pokemon Go. I need to get it on my phone and find out what it's all about. But for now, I'm so ready to fall asleep, and hopefully you already have, or at least have gotten relaxed a little bit. So I will fold this up. It's all nice and neatly put away now. And I will say, you know what I say, don't ASMR and drive. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. I said bye-bye. Like, it's time to go.